Now, let us quickly understand some technical terms before we deep dive into the other concepts. The first one is the token. What is a token? The smallest unit of text processed by the model. In a sentence, for example, if I am saying my name is Lalsa, my is one token, name is one token. So each token is a word or a subword. Transformers basically break the input sentence into tokens, which are then weighed by attention to understand the meaning and context of it. And token is directly related to something called attention mechanism. And what is an attention mechanism? It is a neural network component that weighs the importance of each input token. So, once basically in the previous example, when I stated my name is Lalsa, each word will be considered as a single token. And the attention mechanism will try to weigh the importance of each word and it will give you a importance score. I will show it to you in the next slide with an example. Let us see this. For example, let us consider that there is a statement where you're asking ChatGPT what is the capital of India. Now, each word here, what is a token, is will be broken as a token, the capital of India. All these single words will be broken into tokens. And then the attention mechanism which the GPT model has will generate a score based on the importance. For example, what this is totally hypothetical, guys, and it could vary based on the question, the importance of the token, and all of that. But for in this example, we can consider that what could be given zero point 0.1 score because it is a question word and it is kind of important. And is just a verb and is less important, and hence the attention weight could be 0.05. The is again less important because this is just an article. Capital is a key term. This will actually help the GPT model to frame the answer for your question, and hence it is very important and is given a score of zero point 0.3. Off again is a proportion, so somewhat important, not that much, and hence zero point 0.1 again. India, it is the key entity which is most important for the model to understand and draft your response, and hence it is given the highest score, which is zero point 0.4. Here, what we have to basically interpret is, guys, the model might assign higher weights like zero point 0.4 for India to tokens critical for answering the question. Whenever you're asking some question to GPT models, it will break it down into tokens, and there are some critical tokens using which the GPT model will answer your questions, and those questions will be given higher weights always. And lower weights are less informative words. For example, as you see here, is a less important word, and hence they will be given lower weights. And what are the use of these weights basically? Why should we go through this entire concepts of weights, tokens, and attention thing? Because the weights will guide the model to focus and on the capital and India here to answer the question as New Delhi. It will not understand the entire question as such, but it will try to identify the critical tokens and then it will draft your response. And few important things to remember here is that weights are not equals to exact numbers. They're the learned pattern showing what tokens matter the most for the task. The model uses these weights via attention to decide where to look in the input. So that is how token and attention mechanism would work and serve as very critical features when we talk about prompt engineering.